Bingo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my fellow alcoholics. Maybe I should include the children in this one. Anyways, welcome to the Advent Calendar. It's here. I'm finally filming again. But, as is tradition, we start with fire. I don't know why you still run.
The smell alone is physically pushing me away.
It's been so long since I used this. A wasp actually made a nest here. One of my eternal tasks is cleaning up. So in here is a lot of sawdust and other trash I've been collecting in my garage. So what I've been doing is cleaning up the garage. I have the green screen there, you'll see in a second, but I wanted to do this before it gets too far. Hi, what are you doing?
Sneaking around to get a good kill shot on you, Fairness.
There you go. Anyways, so here we go. You know, I liked it better when this was on my forehead. Say goodbye to the wasp nest. I mean, that's one way to get rid
Now
of
to
wasps.
push you into the fire.
And here we are. So, this is my bar I made out of scrap wood. This is my recording setup that I made out of scrap parts. This is my bar TV, which I made out of scrap parts. This is a lot of junk. Again, I'm using all this old technology when I have state-of-the-art stuff at work. But regardless, this is about the 10th year, and I still don't have my act together. I'm assuming a lot of this is working. Again, it's always a work in progress. But I figured from here on, let me sit down because I'm old and lazy. And hopefully that didn't make too much noise. There we go. So yeah, this year, I was thinking I could break every bone in my body, which is still a possibility. Don't give up hope yet. Oh boy. Especially since I just choked on my own air. It wasn't even spit, it was just air. How do I choke on air? Well, I mean, this is a different kind of air, but still. How small do I look sitting down like this? Maybe I should say standing. Or get me a proper bar stool. Anyways, so this year, here are my selections. And again, I'll have a camera there. We'll do the proper, random chance with the pachinko I have here. But I have over 30, 32 shots around. But my first shot, I've already decided. I just always decide on the first shot and maybe my second shot because you notice there's nothing big over there. They're all miniatures. I have two big things that I want to drink right away so I can try it, so I can incorporate. And also, it's the one that's the most intriguing to me. Kind of. Let me go get it. EGGO breakfast in a jar. That's the shot of alcohol I am taking today. It's 20% alcohol by volume, 40 proof. You can see right there. Again, I'm assuming that camera's working. A lot of assumptions. Assumptions, the mother of all fuck-ups. So, this is waffle and syrup cream liqueur. I think I have another one. I do not. Anyways, I do have banana pudding and a bunch of other stuff, but that seems fairly tame compared to EGGO waffle. Is that going to be the next thing? A falafel? I wouldn't put it back past them to have a falafel flavored liqueur. By the way, there's the barcode there. It's done by, what's the name of that company? SIPPIN Cream. They have a lot of their miniatures I'm trying this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. So these guys, as well as Old Smoky, seem to be the theme of this year. So, like usual, I do have a lot of whiskeys, but that's because I like whiskeys. So sue me. Please don't. I have no money. But yeah, so let's see what this is. I bought this a while ago, and I haven't got around to tasting it. Already, the color there isn't promising. Oof. Matter of fact, you know what? You know what I need? A good bar rag that says apples on it, because why not? All right, anyways, despite the old-fashioned grandma rag I have here, let's see what we got here. All right, which one of my many shot glasses? Well, there can only be one for Advent Calendar. That's my own personal one. I mean, do the angry Irishman at some point, but I'm not angry, nor am I really Irish. There we go. Okay, that is definitely, ooh, I can smell it now. Anyways, that is definitely, chocolatey, Bailey's, darker Bailey's color. Not completely dark, but also not completely white cream, so, I mean, I can smell it from here, but, definitely smells like syrup and, cream. Like, again, syrup has a sugary, strong smell to it that almost makes me feel sticky. Again, kind of that mixture of sense and smell. Sense is a smell. I'm dyslexic, by the way. But there is something else. There's almost, and that's probably what the waffle smell is supposed to be. Almost like an egg smell. Just in the background, kind of like politely wondering if you could let it in, maybe, if not. But yeah, liqueur, waffle, and then thirdly, kind of a egg bread smell. Again, not so much waffles, maybe French toast kind of smell. Ooh, that is thick. That is dummy thick. And not surprising, again, given that it's a liqueur, and especially it's a cream liqueur. Is it a cream? It is a cream. Sipping cream. Yeah, it is a cream liqueur. So, not just the name of the company, but it actually says cream liqueur. So that explains why it is so thick. It is thicker than your mother, and dear Lord, is she thick. Both in her thighs and in her mental capabilities. But God love her, and so does every other guy on your street. Insults aside, for no reason. I mean, of course, rule one is insult your audience. I've officially wasted what? 9 some odd minutes. Probably closer to 7 once I edit out my multiple takes. But here's to another Advent calendar. 10 years of alcoholism. Documented and available to watch at your leisure. So here's to 10 years of evidence against me in the court of law. Cheers. Ooh. That's interesting. So, it goes in creamy. Not really a syrupy taste. You do taste waffle. What you really taste is batter. So, there, now, at this very moment, is the syrup taste. There's a syrup aftertaste after. There's a questionable aftertaste in between. So it goes in creamy, thick, but more eggy battery. Batter, like waffle batter. And there is some syrup, sugariness to it. But again, there is no syrup feel. Again, syrup is a weird word that can also mean taste, texture, and a bunch of other stuff. But goes in battery, kind of almost like if you're eating a little bit of the batter while you're mixing up some waffles. The aftertaste has, and in the middle, there's a little bit of alcohol, heat, very little, that just politely reminding you that, hey, I'm here. Hi. Okay, cool. Can I have some waffles? Oh, I mean, after you cooked everything. So in the middle of all that kind of background, there is a little bit of alcohol heat. Again, almost center of the taste in your mouth. As it goes down, though, the alcohol gets a little bit cranky, passive aggressive. Like, oh, no batter for me. Fine. I mean, I could sit here starve. So there's a little bit of bad alcohol taste after the initial batter taste. But as that slowly fades away, as the alcohol walks away, muttering to itself, what's left behind is a rich, syrupy taste. That's nailed. But it took so long for that to happen. I should put a timer down to see how long it takes for that syrup taste to hit. But it is a good imitation of syrup. Like, it does taste proper syrup. Now, you could easily just mix in syrup there. Syrup is syrup. Dear Lord, there's so many sounds that I'm fucking it up. Syrup is just sugar. You could use that for this. I just don't know how it crystallizes, especially given that this is milk. How long ago did I buy this? But that's interesting. Now, one of the bonuses of doing this first and just doing this is I can try more than one shot. But anyways, and again, it's only 20% alcohol, 40 proof. So, see, what's funny is there's more of a syrup waffle smell the second time around. Like, it's actually affected my mind. So, oh yeah, there is that alcohol aftertaste. It's weird because it leaves a bad taste in between. Everything else is golden, but there's this weird, again, alcohol taste, like something went bad in the batter. So, it's okay. Don't love it. Don't hate it. What if I actually did something with my life and became productive? I don't know what happened. But what if I mix this in, say, to a batter? Some waffle batter, some biscuit batter. Just something to make it a little bit sweeter. Because then once you cook it, you burn away all the alcohol, and you're just left with the sugary, syrupy kind of taste. The rest will get lost in whatever bread you're making. Pancakes, waffles, waffle biscuits, pancake biscuits, crepes, crepe biscuits, crepe waffles. I don't know. This God is this, right? Anyways, my suggestion is if you want to wake up in the morning and drink this, maybe reconsider some things in your life. But I'm not going to judge you. It's not bad. It just has a weird middle taste. I'm trying to think of a movie trilogy where the first one's good, second one's okay, third one redeems it. But can't think of anything off the top of my head. The first thing I think of is the latest Star Wars, and yeah, less said about that, the better. But all this ba and B sounds aside, I'm going to end it here. Like I said, if you want to mix it with anything other than making bread products with the classic hot cocoa, kind of a breakfast altogether, or for those of you who drink coffee, why? You could throw this in there and essentially have a complete breakfast in a jar. And then I suggest you don't drive for the day. Even though it is only 20%, but to each their own. Respect your drinking and driving laws. And frankly, if you drink anything, just don't drive. But yeah, if you want coffee with a little bit of waffle syrup, that sounds bad even saying it out loud. Still, if you do, this is the can for you. Anyways, this has been a longer than usual video, but then again, this one usually is. And heck, I didn't even do like the pre-ramble of what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is cleaning up this year. I was going to rip up the carpets, and I may still do that. I'm not going to put anything underneath them. I may just have cement for a couple years. But I'm going to clean up the backyard, clean up the garage, the living room, and maybe clean up my life. Says the man who's going to try 30 plus more alcohol from now until the end of the year. Anyways, all that aside, thanks again for watching, and if you watched this far, let me know. Usually these videos start out strong and then taper. I mean, heck, some of the videos from last year only have 7 views, but that's 7 more than I ever expected. What's wrong with you 7 people? All that aside, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Again, this is daily. I'm doing this once a day, even though I'm going to be gone for half the month in Vegas, Detroit, Austin. So watch me take my alcoholism on tour. Again, don't drink and drive. See you next time. Bye. You know, maybe I do suffer from ADD.